Run your finger along the bottom of your face. That little forward jut of bone at the front of your jaw is your chin. You barely think about it, but it is one of the strangest things on your entire body because you are the only animal on Earth that has one. Not chimps, not gorillas, not elephants, not dogs, not any of the millions of species alive today. And here is the part that really unsettles scientists. None of your own ancestors had one either. Not Homo erectus, not the Neanderthals, who were tougher than you in almost every way. A true chin belongs to exactly one creature, you. A chin is not just the bottom of your face. It is a specific thing. It is the point of bone at the front of your lower jaw that pushes forward past the roots of your front teeth. Every other animal has the opposite. Their jaw slopes backward, away from the teeth, sometimes into a reinforcing ridge called a simian shelf. Your jaw juts out instead. It breaks the basic blueprint that every other mammal follows. You would think something this unique, sitting right on the front of our faces, would have an obvious explanation. It does not. Scientists have argued about the human chin for more than a century. There are papers, debates, whole careers spent on this one lump of bone, and there is still no agreement. The chin may be the most visible, unsolved mystery in human anatomy. The first guess was the obvious one, chewing. A chin must be there to brace the jaw against the stress of biting and grinding tough food. It sounds reasonable. It is also probably wrong. When researchers actually modeled the forces of chewing, the chin barely helped. Some studies found it does almost nothing for bite strength. A few even hinted it makes that part of the jaw weaker, not stronger. So people looked at the next idea, speech. We are the talking ape. Maybe the chin reinforces the jaw against the constant pull of the tongue and the muscles we use to shape words. It is a tempting story, but the evidence is thin. Many of the muscles involved do not even attach where they would need to for this to work. Speech is a lovely theory with very little holding it up. Then there is attraction. Chins are not the same on everyone. Male chins tend to be squarer and more pronounced. Female chins are usually softer and more pointed. That split hints at sexual selection, a strong jawline acting as a signal, a billboard advertising health and good genes. Maybe the chin simply stuck around because we kept finding it attractive generation after generation. But the explanation gaining the most ground is stranger and quieter. The chin might not be there for any reason at all. As humans evolved, our faces shrank. We learned to control fire and cook our food, which made it soft. We no longer needed massive jaws, heavy brows, or huge grinding teeth. So the whole face pulled inward and got smaller. And as it retreated, one ridge of bone at the very bottom was left standing, sticking forward like a shoreline after the tide goes out. By this idea, your chin is not a tool at all. It is a leftover, a byproduct of a face that quietly shrank around it over hundreds of thousands of years. Not built for a purpose, just what remained when everything above it pulled back. There is a clue hiding in how you grew. As a baby, you barely had a chin at all. Your lower face was flat and round and soft. The chin only emerged as you developed, pushing forward year by year while the rest of your face changed shape around it. You can watch the mystery assemble itself across a single childhood. And this is what makes the Neanderthals so haunting. They lived right alongside us. They were stronger, with brains as large as ours by raw volume, but their jaws sloped back into the same chinless shape every other human relative had. Whatever happened to our faces, it happened to us alone. Somewhere, a small group of Homo sapiens began growing a point of bone that no creature had ever carried, and every single person you have ever met inherited it. So the next time you rest your hand on your chin to think, sit with this for a second. You are holding a piece of anatomy unique to your species, a bone that nobody can fully explain, sitting on a face that spent 1,000,000 years shrinking around it. The answer is still out there somewhere. The mystery is right under your fingers. If you like the strange things hiding in plain sight, stick around.